morning, SYSOF. I wanted to share a little bit about income and Beachbody um, commissions. Just a little success story testimony is I decided to add up all my commissions for the last whole year, but break down by month. And Amy was suggesting doing that at the end of each month. I say regardless, but like especially if you are planning to become full time, and that's what I'm shooting for or planning for, and I have made a exit plan for my other job, and I'm going full time by the end of May. And things just got really real last night. I just didn't realize how much of a dent Beachbody was making in my income. It's funny because it almost seems like such a small amount, but it's not, because I'm so thankful for it. It seems like a small amount in comparison to like what other coaches are making per week, but that's where I want to stop and like not be comparing, because it's my business, it's me driving it, and I can see that I have the power to create as much or as little as I want to, and it also all depends on me, how much I'm growing, if I choose to stop growing. First of all, little insert here. Never think you're too big for your britches. Never think you're too big or too smart or already growing enough to not do personal development. Okay? You need to get some books. You need to listen to some stuff. Lindsay Matway was talking about in the National Wake Up Call personal development overload, especially when you really want to grow exponentially in any aspect of your life. And yesterday I did around 2 hours of personal development. I fitted in anywhere I could. When I was working on admin stuff at my drama kids office, when I was driving, when I was doing my workout, I muted it and didn't listen to music, which is really hard for me, but it was worth it. So, all that to come to the income, especially for new coaches, I wanted to encourage you. First of all, I've been a coach since my first full month with the membership was February 2014. And basically February through October 2014, half of October, I really just worked this business whenever like I felt like it, kind of just like, ooh, maybe a hobby, and my income matched that. It was so erratic. From February was like $72, then March was $32, April was $82. June was a bigger month for me because I had really decided to go all in, and I made $200. But then I kind of fell off. Really had some emotional things and stuff I just let kind of take away from my Beachbody business. And then August, September, and October were basically just like $166, $60, $40, just all around erratic. It showed my feelings were what were guiding me. And I can see what I could have made, but I also don't regret anything because I see the evolution and I see how it's been growing me as a person. But it's amazing how it corresponds. November was my first full month of really like kicking ass and taking names, literally. And so I made almost $300 in November. December last year I made $450. January I made almost $400. February I made $421. March $600 so far, and I haven't even gotten the commissions posted for this last week, so it's going to be over $700. And I kind of had an epiphany where I was like, $700. That is more than half of what I'm making doing my part-time drama teaching and marketing job. And I gave myself a 50% freaking raise since February. So next month, my projected income is at least $1,000. So, what is that? $250 per week. And I know that I'll go more than that, but that's my projected estimate based on this last month. I just want to encourage you guys. That's been the raw, real evolution for me. And not gonna lie, the biggest thing that catapulted me is when I seriously upped my personal development, got out of my head, and made it all about how I could possibly add the most value to people's lives. Even if I didn't feel like it, I kind of felt selfish, like I was focusing on money. I was still like praying and being like, God, change my heart. I want to be a giver. I want to give without expecting anything in return. I want to put out the vibes I want to receive. And it's amazingly transformed my life. By this time next year, I can only imagine the income that I'm going to have. And I just want to encourage you all, never give up. If you know and you feel this is right for you and this is for you, first of all, don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Do your personal development. Give, give, give. And give. And always be grateful for what you've been receiving. Get out of an attitude of scarcity. I hope this has blessed you guys, especially new coaches. And I want to say, kick some ass. And I'll see a ton of you in Elite later this year, because I'm pushing for 5-star Elite by the end of 2015.